Blueprints are way, way closer than we think. Now, I don't want to speculate too heavily on this, but in the next few months, we could be minting our very first NFTs in the Illuvium ecosystem. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys didn't know, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly, just whenever he has a substantial amount of updates for us, Julien, sometimes Johnny, or in the past, goes and actually gives us a tech update in the Illuvium Zero streamer mode. The Illuvium Zero Discord channel in the Illuvium Discord, okay? And this tech update is on the 8th, from between the end of July to the 4th of August. So quite a bit of, quite a while ago now, but let's see what he has for us. He says they are gold for minting blueprints internally. Even though they're conducting some more tests to verify the solidity, the QA has already managed to mint a few blueprints on testnet. For anyone that doesn't know, Solidity is the coding language for Ethereum, and then I would assume IMX or whatever. All that remains is the final UX pass or user experience, and we should be ready for the end of Season 1. Keep in mind that this is still a ways off. We're making sure that everything is ready when we announce the minting window. They don't want there to be any crazy bugs. You don't want to go mint your blueprint and for it to disappear into the ether. Obviously, they would be able to fix it up and help you out, but no one wants that, right? So hard work on the backend. Authority code has started with Igor, and we're aiming for our first internal build using it by the end of the month. Technically, validation steps on player actions are executed both locally and on the backend to verify that there is no foul play while keeping the gameplay smooth and without delays. Simply put, every single action you do in Illuvium Zero is verified on the backend system. A lot easier to verify cheaters and things like that. If someone sees you mint way more fuel than any player possibly could on a T1, then their backends are going to be like, yeah, this is a problem, deal with that. You know, very simple stuff. We've redone the passive generation and scan activities using our previous architecture redo work. Theodore has been booking it to make sure that it's way easier to maintain and overall more optimized, especially scans where the beta will have a lot more than 5 different alluvials. So basically they're optimizing the scan processes and things because currently it's got to kind of like check for a bunch of dice rolls and things on alluvials and blueprints and all the rest of it. But when there's 150 and thousands of variations, that sort of computing power is very different to what we have right now. So they're just double checking all those sorts of systems. Also, as for the passive generation, I think Johnny said further down in this chat, don't quote me on this, something about being able to collect all your passive generation quickly or in one click or something like that. They're doing a lot of quality of life improvements. That might not be the one I'm thinking of, but go check out this chat, go search Johnny's name. You can always find some really great alpha in here. Keeping on the UI UX front, Matt has been redoing a lot of our screens to better match new functionalities and overall better usage of our screen space. Yeah, I can see that. We're also thinking of having more responsive UI depending on if you're on a phone or computer. I've had great experience on both. I still wish I could zoom out. I don't know how other people are. What am I missing? But that's the only thing for me. And they've got some new peeps joining the team, which is exciting because they actually make some pretty quick progress on Illuvium Zero if you're keeping up with these updates. So hearing that they're getting more people into the team is actually really exciting because Illuvium Zero has just so much potential. As always, they gave us a small animation leak, which is more performance related than the visuals themselves. This has been one of the main goals this past few weeks to overhaul the particle system to make it more robust. Obviously, mobiles don't have as much computing power as many PCs. He wants to show millions of particles on screen without melting the device. Believe me, I know what that's like. Taken straight from the latest beta build. They're adding additional visual details that we may notice from this one. It's going to pop up for us. This is a 256-bit color GIF. I'm not seeing any crazy stuff in the UI that I would have noticed before. The color behind the fuels and stuff maybe is there, but it just looks fantastic. The big thing I think he's referring to in the UI is here on the storage unit. Storages, that's not how I imagine their actual animation looking. So what I think this is a building animation. So when that storage is being upgraded, it's got that building animation, which is pretty standard. Previously, it had a little hologram thing when it was being upgraded. So maybe they've gotten rid of that in this future update. Either way, the animations in this look absolutely sick. It's going to make Illuvium Zero, it's going to add a whole lot more to Illuvium Zero when they finally add these things in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something about blueprints are not far away. It could be a month, could be 2 months, who knows, but they are so damn close. Make sure you're getting them all. And also I should probably quickly mention that we're going to need the 0-point transducer to mint them. I don't know if it's going to be level 1, 2, or 3. I think level 2, worst case scenario, likely level 1. Have a good day, guys. Don't forget to go and get all those blueprints.